Okay. I met the Master of the Greybeards, the Dragon Parthernax. He told me that the ancient Nords used the Elder Scroll to cast Alduin forward in time. If I can recover the same Elder Scroll, I may be able to use it to learn the Dragonrend Shout directly from the ancient heroes. Optional, talk to Esbern or talk to Arngir. Locate the location of the Elder Scroll. I'm going to talk to Arngir. I don't really have any personal... I don't have any personal stake in the blades. They seem to be a bit power thirsty. Esbern might be fine, but I don't necessarily trust Delphine. Okay, let's see. Where is he? Courtyard, I guess. He's up. How am I supposed to get up there? You see that, right? Is there a way up this tower? Maybe there is. Arngir.
So, you spoke to Parthernax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the Dragonrend Shout?
No, but he told me how to find out.
So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom.
I need the Elder Scroll that the Ancient used. Do you know where to find it?
We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek.
Is there another way to defeat Alduin?
Perhaps not. But this shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it.
Could I just point out that as I spoke to him,
let it end and be reborn.
He took the tower down, and then Lydia came up, and now she's speaking to me as if she's Arngir. This is great. Any idea where to find the Elder Scroll?
Such blasphemies are the calling of mages, not followers.
Ah, I need to find Mage College.
Take your question to the College of Winterhold. They may be able to help you.
I'd like to learn more about the voice.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous.
Oh,
But
sure.
there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thu'um resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
Have you located any such words?
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
So what's so bad about the Dragonrend Shout?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
Okay, so what do you have against the Blades?
The Blades were born of dragon-hating crusaders. They still carry that legacy, although they may not remember from whence it came. They carried out a genocide of dragons when they first came to Tamriel. Now, they will do it again. With your help.
I won't help them. Alright.
Wind, guide you.
That was really weird having a conversation through a tower. Oh well. That's funny. Elder Knowledge. Optional done. Learn the location of the Elder Scroll, which means I have to go to... I think I know where. The College of Winterhold. So let's go to the world map. Learn the location. Closest location is the tomb, which is cleared, so let's fast travel there. My horse is alive, yes? Pretty sure my horse is alive. Well, if I have to buy another horse, I can. But I have to travel across the water? In that direction. It's a bit of a trek. Alright, what magic do I have currently? I want this. Berserker Rage sounds very good to me. Okay, how tough are these guys? They seem pretty tough. Critical strike on Horker. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, we're gonna need to climb a bit. Wonder if I can get to there from here. Look at that, that's cool. I wonder how that bridge stays aloft.
I've
That
been
should
looking
crumble.
for you. Got
Whoa.
something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
My hands only.
Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours.
Really?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay, items added. Thank you, Lydia, for pushing me. Seriously, don't push me. Alright, well, we've got a letter. Go to inventory real quick and... Reynolds Dragon Guard before the ages of man. Bounty contract. Invitation to Ellen Wen's reception. Ah, okay. Right. I don't think this is it. Letter from a friend. Find the source of power in Sunderstone Gorge. Record Thunderbleeder. You caused a bit of a stir when you demonstrated the power of your Thuum. Not everyone is anxious for the return of the Dragonborn. If I for one desire to see you grow and develop your talents, Skyrim needs a true hero these days. You should turn your attention to Sunderstone Gorge. I understand it holds a mysterious source of power that can only be unlocked by the Dragonborn. Sincerely, a friend. And a level up is available. We have discovered Winterhold. Okay.
Don't just walk away. Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Oh,
forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge.
Ah. May I enter?
Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within?
I want to unravel the mysteries of the... No, I seek the knowledge of the Elder Scrolls.
Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
I see. Would you grant entry to the Dragonborn?
Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that.
Ah, in that case...
How did you do that?
Did that work? You think that worked? She fell. You okay? She okay? Was I supposed to do that? Was I supposed to do that on her? Okay.
So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn.
Yes, I am.
Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Started first lessons. Well, I'm so glad that worked out. She said follow me, so we're following her. I knocked her clear off the bridge. And she's like, wow, I'm most impressed. Like, I took more than half her health. And she's like, I'm impressed. Let me see. Just out of curiosity. I'm just gonna keep knocking her around. If I can. Yeah, I can! She doesn't mind it at all. Oh, this is great. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Almost, almost. Come on, you gotta have it. Oh, it's just, yeah, it takes so long to recharge. I want to knock her completely off the bridge. Completely. Oh, hold on. Stay right there. Stay right there. Just stay right there. This only take a second. It's only take a second. Oh, she reset.
No.
I'm sorry. It's just the game gave me an option, and I don't know. I had to. Anyway, it's gonna take her forever to get back on the bridge, so let's just do this. Oh, my phone recharged. I think we know what's coming up next. Whoops. Oh, okay. My bad. Give me a second. I can do better. I can do better. I can knock her like completely like we can get a splash in the water. I'm not satisfied until we get a splash in the water. No, it's still on the rocks. No, she's got to go over there. Alright, we'll wait till she gets, like, right in the middle there. It'll be perfect.
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed.
Okay, so let's see. What's the best... Probably this angle, right here. Say right here. Why am I doing this? For fun. Because it's fun. There she goes, there she goes. Oh yeah. We got the splash. We got it. Target practice, you know? Okay. Knowledge of Winterhold discovered. I'll have to wait for my introduction. Let's see, what is it? Do I have it on here? Beast form, fire breath is on here. I should just put it on here. Let's do that. Magic. Powers. Berserker Rage it's favorited. Oh, but it can only be used once per day. Oh, I didn't know that. See, that's good to know. I can berserk once a day. Wait, where is she? Oh, don't tell me I have to be in proximity. What the crap? I have to be in proximity? Ugh. No wonder I knocked you off the bridge. Go on.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on.
After you. Yeah, I have no regrets knocking her off the bridge.
No matter what, the college will endure.
I get it. Thank you. And it's done.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand
Let's
the
go.
reasoning
To the Arcanium. Let's see, we're here to talk to... Oh, a fellow orc.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Hello, Orag.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Yes. Are there any special books you're looking for? Are there any... What am I supposed to talk to him about? Take your work very seriously. I'm looking for an Elder Scroll. There we go.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
Of course I do. Do you have one here? Tell me more about the Elder Scrolls.
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price.
A price for what?
The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods.
That doesn't make any sense. Thank you so much. Who wrote the Elder Scrolls?
It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense.
It would take a year to explain to you how that
with
very
us,
answer
but
from the
also
last one you
beyond
gave
and
me
beneath,
doesn't make any sense.
Before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad.
Alright, so, do you have one I could use?
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Okay, so what about a Dragonborn?
What about? Wait,
Usually
are you?
works.
Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Okay. Cool. I'll wait for him to do that.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
He wasn't kidding when he said it was not much. Read the effects of Elder Scrolls. It is widely known among scholars that the Elder Scrolls entail a certain hazard on their very reading. The mechanism of the effects has, at present, been largely unknown. Theories of hiding knowledge and divine retribution were the subject of idle speculation with little investigation. I, Justinius Dolofnius, have undertaken to thoroughly document the ailments afflicted by the Elder Scrolls on their readers, though a unified theory of how they manifest continues to elude me and remains a subject for future study. I have grouped the effects into 4, finding that the avenue of experience depends largely upon the mind of the reader. If this is unclear, I hope that a proper dichotomy will lay it plain. Group the first, the naifs for 1, who has received no training in the history of nature of the Elder Scrolls, the scroll itself is effectively inert. No prophecy can be scryed nor knowledge obtained. While the scroll will not impart learning to the uninformed, nor will it afflict them in any adverse fashion visually, the scroll will appear to be awash in odd lettering and symbols. Those who know their astronomy often claim to recognize constellations in the patterns and connections, but such conjecture is impossible to further investigate since the very nature of the study necessitates unlearned subjects. Group the second, the unguarded intellects. It is the second group that realizes the greatest danger from the attempt to read the scrolls. These are the subjects who have an understanding of the nature of the Elder Scrolls and possess a sufficient knowledge to actually read what is transcribed there. They have not, however, developed adequate discipline to stave off the mind-shattering effect of having the glimpses of infinity. These unfortunate souls are struck immediately, irrevocably, and completely blind. Such is the price for overreaching one's faculties. It bears mentioning, though, that the blindness also comes a fragment of the hidden knowledge. Whether the future, the past, or the deep natures of being is dependent on the individual and their place in the greater spheres. But the knowledge does come. Group the third, mediated understanding. Alone in Tamriel, it would appear that only the cult of the Ancestor Moth has discovered the discipline to properly guard one's mind when reading the scrolls. Their novelties must undergo and the most rigorous of cultivation, and they often spend a decade or more at the monastery before being allowed to read their first Elder Scroll. The monks say this is for the initiate's own protection, as they must have witnessed many unguarded intellects among their more eager ranks. With appropriate fortitude, these readers will receive blindness. Okay, will also receive blindness. Ah, the font. Though at the far lesser magnitude than the unguarded, their vision fogs slightly, but they retain shape, color, and enough acuity to continue to read mundane texts. The knowledge they gain from the scroll is also tempered somewhat. It requires stages of meditation and reflection to fully appreciate and express what one saw. Alright. So, the Ruminations of the Elder Scrolls. Ruminations of the Elder Scrolls by Septimus Cygnus, College of Winterhold. Imagine living beneath the waves of with a strong-sighted blessing of most excellent fabric, holding the fabric over your gills, or you would begin to breathe, drink its warmth and weft through the plant matter. Fibers imbue your soul, and wretched plankton would pollute the cloth until it stank to the heavens of prophecy. This is one manner in which the scrolls first come to pass. But are we at the sea, or breather, or the fabric, or are we the breath itself? This just seems like a bunch of... Yeah, it's just a bunch of analogy, simile, and stuff that I don't care to read right now. Okay.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so... what have you got for sale? Is there... Wait, what is my business with him? Elder Knowledge. Learn the location of the Elder Scroll. So that was it. I'm supposed to talk to him then?
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations.
Okay. I'm not really interested in anything no, I'm ready for some adventure.
Well, all right. Here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Okay, this is quite an impressive library.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
Sounds pretty good. What have you got for sale? What have you got for sale? Are there any special books you're looking for?
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. Wrote more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
It may indeed. Okay. This Ruminations book is incomprehensible.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Oh, I see. Where did he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Aye, that makes sense. So, we need to find Septimus Cygnus. That's our mission. Oh, this way. Hey, cameraman,
I
welcome
believe
back.
I've made myself rather clear. You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here.
Who's
You
she
are
talking
a guest
to?
of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage.
Me?
I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Huh.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Maybe she was talking to somebody else who isn't here anymore. That was weird. Alright, so, learn the location of the Elder Scroll. North. North, then! To the north. To North Lee. Did I land in the water? I want the water. Oh, shallow. Well, okay. We'll try it again. Just jump. There we go. Okay. Have a good night, Cat Mermaid. We will see you later. Looks like we have a tomb up here. Oh, this is pretty far north. Kill the three-tusked walrus! They look disgusting! Okay, it appears we have made it. That was pretty far. Ooh, this is a very interesting cave. He did mention it was Dwemer. Wait a second, he's still here.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
I heard you know about Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire, they absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw, the ones they thought they saw. I know of one, forgotten, sequestered. But I cannot go to it, not poor Septimus, for I have arisen beyond its grasp.
Are you all right?
Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls.
He sounds a bit, insane.
Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
You could say that. Can you help me get the Elder Scroll?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
What do you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
Go on. Where is this Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark. Oftand, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
How do I get in?
Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mzark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can
Look,
know.
I don't want to lay nothing on the cube. Just leave the cube out of it. Can we just... What do I do with this cube?
To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus.
Wait a second.
The Dwemer found a loophole, as
He's
they
onto
always
something.
do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm.
They have a
Place the
reader.
lexicon into their contraption and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more.
Brilliant, Septimus. You have a few screws loose, but you're still brilliant.
The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings?
Nope, can't hear it. Lost my hearing years ago. It was a Freak Orc concert. It was just too loud. Korg plays a bit too loud on the drums.
You look to your left, you see one way. You look to your right, you see another. But neither is any harder than the opposite. But the Elder Scrolls, they look left and right in the stream of time. The
And I look
future and
forward
past are as
to
one.
never seeing you again.
Sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins.
The madness has already started, my friend. It's already started. Well, sorry for you. Okay, what do you want with the Elder Scroll?
Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the
That one?
heart. The heart of a god.
Oh, really?
The heart of you and me. But it was hidden away. Not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away.
I'm picking his
The
nose.
scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll.
Cool! Well, we have our mission, I guess. We leave and find the Dwemer machine to read the Elder Scroll. I hope this works. Where does this take us? It takes us to Alftland, or Alftand. Alftand. Alright. Looks like we're going there. Let's fast travel to the lighthouse.